Alrighty, we're going to take a closer peek at some of these rocks before we start stage 3. Oh, go ahead, dear. Show us some of your favorites. I really like that one. I think that one's cool looking. Do we want to get some water in this thing, so after we show them we can just put them right in there?
Well, oh, okay. We should probably show some bigger ones.
Yeah. That's the one that we looked at last time. As you can see, it's getting quite a bit smoother and refined looking. I'm looking forward to seeing what that one looks like when it's finished. That one's also really cool. Is that the one you were talking about earlier that could possibly cause problems?
No. This is not the one.
Okay. Yeah, that side right there looks really cool.
But I think the whole thing looks cool. Shine some light through it and look awesome. No, this is the one I was saying might cause problems because it's got the rough stuff still left. But underneath it has the agate just like the other one. It's got this really pokey, pocked hole right there.
Yeah.
It's got stuff in it. But I tried to rush through the end of it, so.
That one is one of my favorites right there. I think that one's just awesome looking. All the different colors are really cool. That one's also really interesting looking. I like that one too.
It's like speckles inside of it. Different transparency. It'll look cool in the light too, I bet. This one was the one I was saying was really cool because you can't tell, but the black is like underneath the transparency and stuff. It's just, you'd have to see it in the light. It's really neat. I think in the end we need to get a flashlight and actually show. You know.
Yeah, we can probably do that when stage 4 is over, just to show what the rocks look like when they're all completely finished.
This one's another one that might cause problems because of all that rough area, but I guess we'll find out.
I think putting filler in there also may help.
Maybe.
Our first batch we did not put filler in because the instruction manual didn't say anything about it. We watched another video where a gentleman suggested adding filler, and most of the polishing compounds I found on Amazon also came with filler. So I'm guessing that that's a pretty common thing in rock polishing. So in this batch we are going to add some filler just to kind of see what happens. The other fellow that we watched added filler for both stage 3 and stage 4. As the rocks get smaller, it gets more difficult to fill this thing. This thing is still supposed to be about 3/4 full. So obviously as the rocks get smaller, it gets more and more empty. So we add the filler to put in between the rocks and to keep it at about 3/4. So we're going to do that with this batch and see if we get better results.
That was cool. See the bands
Yeah,
in
that
it?
was really cool. I like that one too. That one looks like it's a piece that broke off of the other one that I like.
No, this one's different. This one's transparent. The other one's not. If you actually got the light up, you could see you could see into it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's really cool. The other one was more solid that you liked. This one's really cool too. Just love the different colors.
Okay, well, I think we can pretty much wrap up stage 2 at this point, because as soon as all those go into here, we're starting stage 3.
Well, yeah. Yep. So
yeah, this is pretty much stage 3 right now. That one's really cool looking. That one's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. So, as you can see, this thing is still almost 3/4 full, surprisingly. I was expecting it to be quite a bit more empty than that, but it's still,
there's still
almost 3/4
there's
full, but there's still a lot of space in between those.
I didn't pack them really as tight as I probably
Yeah.
could have, so...
So, for stage 3, we are going to add some filler. The water still needs to be about the same height, so it's just barely covering the rocks like it is right now. And then this is the filler that we got with the package that we bought off of Amazon. Supposedly, this stuff is actually reusable if we're able to salvage it. Not sure if that's going to be possible yet. This is going to be our first time using this stuff.
Is this the beginning of our stage 3 then?
Yes.
You didn't want to do an intro for stage 3?
I still think they just look like little BBs.
Yeah, but they're not the same texture as BBs. Like, how full
Looks
do
like
I put?
they float.
They float. Yeah.
That could be a problem. Well, maybe not so much once the thing gets closed and it starts tumbling.
No, well,
But the other guy used like a ceramic type filler, and I don't remember those floating. But I guess we'll see what happens.
it says floating right on here. Buffering media, floating, high durability, reusable.
And professional grade, so I wouldn't fill it too much higher than that.
Really? That's it? Okay. It's actually not that much in there. That's why I was wondering.
Well, you want to drain some of the water and put some more filler in?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. That out of the way.
Okay, so that's about how full we're going to have it. I think that's a bit more than 3/4 full, but we'll see what happens here with these.
You want me to take a little water out? I can take a little water out. You want some water out?
I think we should remove a little bit of the water, yeah, because the water's only supposed to barely cover the rocks, and now that the filler's been added in there, there's a little bit too much, in my opinion. Okay, that's probably a little bit better. Where are the rocks at? Yeah, just underneath the surface.
Yeah, so there's like a big hole right there. But yes. Is that better?
I think that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with them. Okay, so this is our stage 3 compound here. And like in the other two steps, it's going to be 1 tablespoon per pound. And this is a 1 pound tumbler, so that makes it pretty easy.
I got this wet now, which is not going to be good. I gotta dry that off. Because it's going to stick to it.
Yeah, we don't want that. With each step, this stuff is going to get a little bit finer than the step before.
Oh, I need to open that up more. This is really, really fine.
It's almost like a powder at this point.
Yes. Can you like hold it? Thank you. That's probably good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get that put away before we accidentally dump it. Or more like before I accidentally dump it. All right. And
Looking for this.
oh, yes. Get off the lip. I didn't expect them to float. It's very weird. All right. Oh, shit.
No swearing on my YouTube channel.
I'll bleep it.
It's right there by the bowl.
That was not what I was looking for. I know where that was. I was looking for something to wipe it off with. All right.
Okay.
Does it feel tight enough? Just check the...
Oh yeah, that's good.
All right.
Okay, so now it's going to go back on the tumbler for another 7 days. And then...
Did you want to take it in?
oh, we can do that after we cut the film.
Oh, okay.
People have already seen what the tumbler looks like and what to set it to and all that stuff.
All right.
All right, we will see you guys in a week. All right, we're going to be opening our tumbler again and cleaning it out and prepping for stage 4. If you're wondering why we're pouring these into a bowl instead of this thing like we've done in the past 2 stages, we're going to be trying to salvage some of the filler so that we can reuse it.
Do I need to go turn the water on?
I will do that in a minute.
Oh.
That's certainly not something you have to do, as most of the things bought on Amazon will come with more filler whether you like it or not. But we just like to reuse things around here, so that's what we're doing. I'm going to go ahead and get the hose on so Shan Chan can start rinsing.
Sludge is super thick on this one. I don't know how salvageable this stuff's going to be.
We'll find out when we get it in the house. I do think that for stage 4, you know, if we still have ones that have relatively sharp edges on them, we should keep those out of there.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know about that. This is ridiculously... I mean, they're actually smaller than they were. They did disintegrate some.
The filler?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should just throw it out.
Is it going to be safe just throwing in the yard, though?
We probably better put it in the garbage can.
That's what I was thinking. So I'm trying not to get it...
I mean, if we leave it out here in the yard, the lawnmower will probably just suck it up. I mean, they're pretty small pieces.
Yeah. Definitely don't want this in the sink. It's kind of hard to get these separated. Seems like we're having a lot less rocks this time.
Well, we are on stage 4. I mean, that's what we encountered before, is that the rocks were smaller.
Are we going to take some rocks from the other stage, the other time that we did this?
I would suggest that, honestly.
Because we're going to have to take some of these with the sharp edges out and not put them back in.
Yeah, put those back through stage 3 again, probably.
Yeah.
But we'll worry about that when we get all these cleaned off.
Alright. Yeah, I think this is good.
Alrighty.
So. Looking pretty.
Okay, so we opted to throw the filler away. Most of it was too messed up to reuse, and it ended up being a huge pain. So we just put the filler in the garbage. Do not flush it down the sink. It's a big no-no. So, yeah, now we're in the process of rinsing the rocks that we got, and we're probably going to need to sort some of these out, because some of them may have edges that are too sharp to put through stage 4. You really want to be finicky about stage 4, because that's going to be the polishing stage, pretty much. So if there's anything in there that could possibly chip the polish, you're going to need to get rid of it. So Shan Chan's going to rinse these rocks out here, and then we'll just kind of take a peek and see what we have, and what's going to go into stage 4, and what's going to need, you know, another trip through stage 3 or possibly even stage 2.
Alright, that's pretty good. That's cleaned out there. I want to make really good sure that all the sludge is out. Anything that can be abrasive can scratch up the rocks. This is the stage that you want to be the most careful about. Because it's going to be the polishing.
Yep. Stage 4 pretty much gives you the finished product. So it's time to get a little more finicky.
Based on how finicky I was last time, it's going to take a while. I don't know, we might just have to remove those rocks that I need to be more finicky with.
Yeah, if you already know it's not going into stage 4, I wouldn't bother being too finicky with it at this point.
I don't know, a lot of these edges actually rounded out on this last stage.
That's good.
So even though it's like, should be sharp, I mean, feel that.
I can't feel that. I got the camera. We'll do that later.
Another hand. There's some like rougher edges, like this one might not be able to make it, which sucks because that one's really looking nice. But that one edge is just really rough. Now see, this one's whole concaved in and it's still rough as that all heck right there. That really worries me that that's gonna...
That's probably going to be a no.
Yep. This one's gonna be a no. Should I put those in another dish?
No, if you already know it's going to be a no, and just we want to show some close-up no's to our audience,
I put it in another dish and
so that they're going to know the difference.
put it like there. All right.
Okay.
Good. That one might be a no. Yeah. This one's gonna have to go through again. It's getting close though. Should we keep them wet, the ones that we're gonna say no and put in next time?
Well, no, because they're not going to be going through the tumbler again anytime soon, probably.
Yeah.
So it probably doesn't really matter that much.
Wow, I'm surprised on how much of a difference it was from the one to the other. Oh man. It's got that one sharp edge, but this one would be perfect though. Yeah, that one's probably going to be a no. That edge is going to scratch up the other rocks. Some of these are really close though. They're a lot closer than I thought they were going to be the last time that we checked them out. But yeah, most of these are going to be no's. Unfortunately, I'm thinking. Got that edge. Darn. That one might make it. That sucks. Oh my goodness. This is amazing.
That's the one that I've been eyeing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It just keeps getting prettier and prettier every single time we do it. I keep thinking, oh, this is going to be it. That's going to be as good as it gets. And then the next time it looks even better. See, I don't know about that one. I mean, there's no like edges on it that's sharp though. That one might make it through. This is the one that I've really been liking. Yeah, this one didn't quite get it. That's sad. It's got a lot of spots. And this one I really wish would make it, but I don't think this one's going to ever make it. I think this is going to be the end of this one.
You think it's just going to get ground down to nothing and never make it through stage 4?
Yeah, but it's still really cool looking, so I think it's good where it is. And we can always try it one more time, but the way it looks, it's just too deep. Oh, that one's so cool. Yep, and I think that one might. I don't know. That's an iffy. Well, that one's way too rough. This one definitely needs another pass. That one's just not going to make it. That one looks like it might make it. Oh, I was worried about this one. Yep, this one's not going to make it either. Yeah, I can't even get all the sludge out of this one. It's got so many crevices. That one's got to go again.
Might be stage 2 for that one. I think that's why when we bought the stuff on Amazon that stage 3 and stage 4 only gave you half as much compound. So you can keep putting the rocks back through stages 1 and 2 before you actually run out of compound. That seemed to be pretty standard for like all the packages I looked at on Amazon. It's like you'd get a full pound for stage 1 and stage 2, and then half a pound for stage 3 and stage 4.
Nope, that one's going to need another one. Oh my goodness. Well, we have a lot of rocks that are almost finished that we could probably put through here. So we're not done yet, everybody.
Yeah, this is our second time doing this. So we've already got several rocks that have gone through all 4 stages. So we're probably going to be taking a peek at those and adding some of them to this upcoming stage 4. And we'll be showing you all that in this video.
I can't tell if there's stuff in there or it's probably too rough. Oh, that's so cool looking. Man. Might make it through. Oh, God, that edge. Yeah, that edge right there. Sucks because that one's really, oh my God, that's awesome.
Put it another through stage 3 one more time.
Yep, alright.
That's it?
Yep, we only got about half that's going to be ready.
Okay, we'll be giving you a close-up of some of these rocks here in just a minute. Okay, so we've got our rocks out of stage 3 at this point. What you see in the blue bowl is what's going to be going into stage 4. And what you see in the green bowl is what is not going into stage 4. So let's go ahead and start with the ones that are going in there. This is what they look like now. really, really like that one. I've been eyeing that one since stage 1. It's looking cooler and cooler all the time.
I like that one. It's got some great coloration in it. That one's also really pretty. Some adventuring, I believe. I believe this also might be a lighter adventuring, or even almost looks like jade. Some rose quartz pieces, very pretty. Get that in there. I think that one's too rough. I put that one in the wrong one.
Okay.
Yep. Feel with your other hand.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah, I meant to put that one in there. Sorry. Put it in the wrong bowl. Some agates. Very nice agate pieces. This one's really pretty too. It's got some great color in it. Really nice. I like the black that's coming through this one. It's really gorgeous. And this one, even though it looks jagged, it doesn't feel jagged. But, I don't know. You want to check that one real quick?
Yeah, it does look a lot worse than it feels.
I don't feel any actual rough spots.
Yeah, I think that one will make it.
Yeah. That one's really cool looking. Almost looks like a tooth. Some more agate pieces. And this really cool flat piece. It's really neat looking. And this one's one of my favorites, with the red and the white and the green. So Christmassy looking. More agate. And this cute little black one. The white streak. Alright, so that barely filled up.
So now we have these. And let's just talk for a minute why we're not putting these through stage 4.
It's got really rough spots. I mean, if you actually feel through this, it's rough, which means it's going to scratch the rocks that rub up against these spots.
I don't know how well this is actually going to show up on camera, but if any of the rocks have any kind of rough or unrefined spots on them, it can mess the other rocks up during the polishing stage. And since this is the final polishing stage, we got to keep these out of here. Most of these are going to go through stage 3 again, or maybe even stage 2.
Yeah, this one might need a stage 2 because of how deep those
this
pops
one might as well.
Yeah.
There, that you can see that on camera pretty well there on how rough that still is.
Look at that one.
Yeah, and this one right here.
You can really see the glint off it.
Yeah, that section right there. Yeah, that's way too rough for stage 4.
Way too rough.
So anyway, all of these rocks in here are guilty of that in some way, shape, or form. So
is this one?
None of these.
That one? Feel that one.
Yeah, it's got that spot right here, here on the end.
Yep. Dang it.
See that little spot right there? That could chip the other pieces. So that's going to be a deal breaker for this one.
That one, right? Is that a little spot on the edge? On that edge.
Yeah.
Dang it. Yep, okay.
So yeah, most of these are going to go back through stage 2 or stage 3, and then we'll try it again.